I guess we're reading the news for the third. Oh, hi, Julie. Why don't you take it away?
Catch up. Israel blocks aid to Gaza. Zelensky will come back at you.
Don't grab it, Julie. Israel
stopped aid from entering Gaza as uncertainty grew over the extension of a ceasefire with Hamas.
What does aid mean?
Aid, first aid.
And probably food, supplies of various kinds. All right, so it's a ceasefire, Julie.
A ceasefire where you stop firing weapons.
Where you stop firing weapons, you need to speak a little bit louder so people can hear you. And there's uncertainty growing. What does that mean?
Like it's becoming longer.
What's becoming longer?
The ceasefire.
Okay, no, it's not becoming longer, Julie. The uncertainty is growing over the extension of a ceasefire. So what's happening here?
So if the ceasefire grows longer, the
No.
will grow.
They are discussing whether or not they should extend the ceasefire, but they cannot agree. Okay? Okay, we have to have some basic understanding of what's going on in the news here. Second story, go ahead.
Keir Starmer. Britain's Prime Minister told Volodymyr Zelensky that the country will support Ukraine for as long as it may take.
So why is he telling Zelensky this now?
Because Zelensky just had a big argument with Trump on TV.
Right. So for as long as it may take, the Ukrainian
president is in London for an impromptu European defense summit on Sunday.
What's a defense summit, Julie? What's a summit? Is it like the summit of a mountain?
No.
You don't know? Well, think about it. A defense summit. What could it possibly mean?
Like a defense group.
A defense meeting of very important people on Sunday. Why are they holding this defense summit on Sunday? Why now?
Because the president of Ukraine.
Because the president of the United States, Donald Trump, has been doing what?
Has been trying to sign a deal with Volodymyr Zelensky.
No, they had a fight. They didn't sign any deal. As I just told you.
Donald Trump wanted Mr. Zelensky to sign a deal.
Yeah, to give access to minerals, but now that's fallen apart. And Trump is also saying what about Europe?
Also saying that
Europe has to take care of itself, Julie. It must be nice to go through life having no idea what's going on. But you have to build an understanding. All right, so what happened on Friday?
On Friday, I had an
acrimonious
meeting at the White House. President Donald Trump and Mr. Zelensky clashed over a possible peace deal with Russia and abandoned the idea of signing a deal giving America access to Ukraine's rare minerals.
So what is this deal for? Why does the U.S. want this deal?
So it can have access to Ukraine's
Yeah, but why
minerals.
does it think it should get access to
Because
Ukraine's
it helped
minerals? That's good.
All the money it spent on Ukraine.
Right, it wants a return on the investment from Donald Trump's perspective. And what does acrimonious mean, Julie?
Unpleasant.
Yeah, so why would they clash over a possible peace deal with Russia?
Because Mr. Zelensky doesn't think America should have the minerals.
No, Julie. America has been talking to Russia without Ukraine present. Okay, it's been going over Ukraine's head and negotiating peace with the aggressor in this conflict. What's the aggressor, Julie?
The aggressor is...
who attacked who?
Russia attacked Ukraine.
Yeah, but now Donald Trump seems to be willing to give a lot of concessions to Russia just to get the war to end. He doesn't want to have to deal with it. Hey, Julie, I'm paying $100 a month. I expect a little bit more enthusiasm from you And also, you got to be a little bit more with it. You don't seem to know anything about what's going on. So then, 司机 go.
泽兰斯基访英获欧洲广泛支持，
广泛 for the third
广
time.
泛支持，我们不会让乌克兰孤单。
Do the title first. What's happened here?
Like
Zelensky. Don't start with like, okay? Just Zelensky.
Zelensky was in England.
He is in England. It's a current event.
Yeah, and
What did he get? 嚯!
and support.
He got support.
From Sir Starmer.
That's right, from Ojo from Europe.
Europe.
He's in England, but he has gotten support.
From Europe.
Yeah, and Guangfan. What does Guangfan mean?
广泛 is
It just specifically England, or is
no.
it wide support?
it's wide support.
For many countries in Europe. How many
many
countries are there in Europe? Are there 10 countries or 100 countries? Probably 2 or 3 dozen. 我们不会让乌克兰孤单 Go.
我们不会让乌克兰
Come on, Julie. What does it mean in
孤单
English?
It means like we're not gonna.
Don't say like.
We're not gonna leave Ukraine alone.
All right.
Lonely.
Let's see if there is any story about Gaza. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Oh my God, there's one about the Hong Kong budget. Go ahead. 香港
香港预算案2025。
Okay, so that's the Hong Kong budget for this year. And it's a 法案, it's a draft bill, okay? 赤字 It's going into debt. Going into debt. Spending more money than you have. That's 赤字
公务员全体动心
Yeah. 削减
减教育等多种开支。
All right, so Julie. 仍达872亿 What does that mean? How many billion is that? E is 100 million, right? So, how many billion?
Not a billion yet.
Not a billion yet. There's 872 times 100 million. So you're telling me there's not 100 billion yet?
There is.
Of course there is. 872 times 100 million is how many billion? This is an easy calculation, Julie. If you have 10 times 100 million rather, how many billions do you have? 10 times 100 million. 10 times 100 million.
10 times 100.
Don't repeat, Julie. This is not hard. 10 times 100 billion. 100 billion, sorry. 100 million.
1,000 million.
No, yeah, 1,000 million is 1 billion. So 10 times 100 million, 10 亿, 10亿就是 1 billion. So 872 times 100 million is how much?
Is 8 is
Well, you have 10 times 100. You move the decimal place 1.
8.
Come on, Julie. Move the decimal place.
872.
872 times 100 million. You're just repeating yourself over and over again. You move the decimal place. You don't have to think, Julie. 10 times 100 million is 1 billion. You move the decimal place 1 to the left. Do we have to do this again?
87.2.
All right, so it's 887.2 billion Hong Kong dollars. What does 仍达 mean?
中大 is it's
Do you think they had a deficit last year? Do you think they spent more than they took in tax dollars last year? 仍
yeah.
Yeah, 仍 means it's still a large amount. Okay, 公务员
公务员全体动心
What does that mean?
like
Don't say like.
I don't know.
Civil servants, people who work for the government, 全体动薪.
They don't have enough salary.
No, they're not getting a raise. Their salaries have been frozen. So if you made $100,000 a month last year, you're making $100,000 a month this year. Frozen salary, okay? 削减教育等多种开支. What are they doing to education, Julie? Are they adding or eliminating money for education?
They're eliminating money for
They're going to
education.
cut it drastically. 削减教育等多种开支. So is that they're just cutting money for education, or are they cutting money
No.
for?
A lot of things.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Julie. Do you think you'll know how to convert 100 millions into billions next time? Or do you have to be taught this 10 times, or
Like
maybe you?
保安,
Oh, like what?
保安,
What is some about an? What are you talking about?
多
Oh.
种开支.
Oh, we're still talking about other issues, like maybe money for the environment, maybe money for transportation, maybe money for maintaining the roads, money for safety, money for the airport, etc., etc. Thanks,
Wait a
Julie.
sec.
Wait a sec. What are we waiting for? Julie, do you think anybody's still listening? Probably everyone stopped listening after about a minute. Oh, Julie's showing us her textbook. Well, I can't show you the textbook. It's only what appears on the screen of my phone. Oh my God, she's showing us 香港. Why don't you read it for us, Julie? 香港特区政府的主要开支. So this is the main expenditures in Hong Kong of the Hong Kong government. And we have economy, 环境及食物, environment and food, 教育, education, 卫生, public health, Julie, and 社会福利.
Like,
Don't say like, Julie. Welfare and benefits, okay? 保安,
police.
the police, yes. 基础建设,
Like,
facilities and infrastructure. How about 其他 other? Thank you very much, Julie. I'll see you next week.